Hello and welcome back to my journey, quite literally as it happens at the moment, because it's Sunday the 12th of November and I'm coming to you from Batad. Hi, I'm Mandy and I'm one of the two frugal travellers along with my husband Lee. Now in July 2023, at the age of 53, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. This is a story of my journey to wellness. Where is Batad, you might be asking? Look at this. In the Philippines, the incredible between 2,000 and 4,000 year old rice terraces, Frugal rice terraces, World UNESCO Heritage Site. It's absolutely amazing. And what I also find amazing is that my surgery was 2.5 months ago. And I don't know, thanks to my amazing surgeon and the care that I received, thanks to the oncologist, looking at my case and deciding that chemotherapy wasn't really going to be much of a benefit for me. I think it was like a 1.6% improvement, but then factor in, you know what I mean, the potential issues with your immune system, etc., bone marrow, all the things that come, with chemotherapy. It was decided that, no chemotherapy. And so instead, my husband Lee and I decided to visit the Philippines together. Of course, I was a bit nervous. 2.5 months since surgery, 2.5 months since having, the left breast removed. And I was going to be jumping on not just one plane, but 2 planes to get here and carrying like a backpack. We had carry-on luggage only, so my backpack was around 7 kilos. But of course, if you've seen my I am a maximalist traveller video, I'll put the link up above, I find it really hard to travel lightly. So I carry way more than, the allocated 7 or 10 kilos. Scoot, 10 kilos. And we ended up having 2 nights in, sort of in transit kind of thing, because we flew from Perth, Australia to Singapore on a night flight, arrived in the early hours of the morning, slept in the airport, had the day in the airport, went out for a city tour, and then we were on another night flight to Manila. And to be perfectly honest, there were a few physical issues as a result. I found that there was a lot more tightness than usual over the scar. I wasn't able to do the stretches that I'm supposed to do every morning. The massage on the scar, the lymphatic drainage massage, and the stretches that we need to do to keep the scar supple and not tightening, etc. So by the time we did arrive in Manila, I was a little bit tender, shall we say. It wasn't painful as such. It was a bit sore. It was a bit tender. And so I made sure, for the first 2 days in Manila, I massaged the area really well, and I did all the stretches vigorously, and I found some brilliant videos on YouTube about lymphatic drainage. And so I've been doing those every morning. I'll put some links in the pinned comment below. I know people don't normally recommend other channels, but, Dr. Perry, pretty good stuff. It was amazing. And the most amazing thing, again, I would say it for me, is we're here. We're in the Philippines. We're seeing amazing sights. We're catching public transport. We're definitely not taking it as easy as expected, perhaps. I sent a message to our family chat the other day, and my stepmom said, "What, are you two in the jungle again?" She's been so wonderful throughout this entire process. Sent me the most amazing box of chocolates. Again, Marcel, thank you so much. Oh, so wonderful. But I don't know, it's just quite funny that I think that the expectation, and definitely my expectation, was that Lee and I were going to be in Perth for at least 6 months, maybe a year. And instead we arrived on the 1st of August and we flew out on I can't even remember now, the 8th, the 7th of November. I'll put the date up above. Isn't that shocking? I'm not remembering dates. Anyway, as you can see, this is all ad lib, nothing scripted. I just get in front of the camera and I talk to you, my fellow travellers. In definitely the most intense journey trip of my life. So So yes, you know, I'm a backpacker, I'm proud of it, and now I'm also a cancer thriver. So down to some of the nitty-gritty things. Pros and cons, or should we say difficulties and easiness, whatever, of travelling now as a unilateral flatty. I do love that term. Or a unicorn. I've also heard people with a single mastectomy referred to as a unicorn, and yeah, I'm going to go with that. It sounds cool. Pros, well, yay, I'm alive. You know, that's the biggest pro in my book. You know, it's an absolute blessing every single day to wake up and still be here. The great thing about travelling is, to be perfectly honest, it's taken my mind off things. You know, when we were in Perth, like, amazing there. I do miss the smoothies. I miss having a fridge full of incredible vegetables. And yes, because one of the cons about travelling is that you are reliant a lot of the time on what other people are serving you. And of course, to make things taste nicer, they add extra like salt and fat and sugar and things like that, which aren't things that I personally want to be eating. I'm trying to eat a whole foods, plant-based diet, maybe 93% of the time. One of the things I noticed in Manila, like, because we were staying in Chinatown in the beginning, in Binondo, there were like loads of tofu dishes, and that was brilliant. I was so pleased. There was tofu, there were lentils, something I wasn't expecting, because yeah, well, now that we're back like in rural Philippines, there's certainly no tofu. If the closest you get to vegan are steamed vegetables. Vegetarian, it's egg. You know, there aren't the other options because they don't grow here. They're not eaten here. So, of course, can't really expect them. I'm so pleased that I've brought things from Australia. I'm so pleased I brought the green powder, and then I bought a bag of walnuts, one of the ones we had bought from Aldi, 500 grams, and we also brought trail mix with us, and sunflower seeds also. So I've been having those, and I've been mixing up the green powder with a green tea bag, because I tried eating it raw, like just opening up a packet of green tea and pouring it into my mouth, and oh my word, it was so bitter. It doesn't taste that bitter when you mix it with water, but on its own, green tea is pretty hardcore stuff. So yes, the green powder and the green tea, having those because I left the element back in Manila, which was such a bummer. But it's fine cold. I'm hoping it's got the same health benefits. I'm hoping it's still like a really powerful anti-cancer mixture, you know, because that's what I'm aiming for. I also brought some lemons with us from Manila and bought some garlic there. And I've been having 2 cloves of garlic and a lemon for breakfast every morning. It's a bit tricky when you don't have a knife. You've got to improvise. I've discovered if you like peel the top of the lemon and like, rip it off with your, I don't know, the 80 fork, and then stick your fork inside and like squish it around. That's actually a really good way to get the juice out. And then I open it up and I, you know, get the flesh out as well. Because I've heard lemon and garlic, incredibly strong in like the anti-cancer fighting, you know, arsenal. And that's what we're going for. That's what I'm aiming for, to make my body as, you know, as healthy and strong as possible. So that con, as I said again, relying on what other people serve you. What's another pro? A pro. I can share my journey with you. That's been a major pro here. Like, I really like that. You know, that's a good thing. Cons. I would say tiredness and exhaustion, but to be perfectly honest, I've always been a slow traveller. Lee's been way more energetic than I have, always. If you look back over our videos, like quite often, like our travel videos, like Lee will go off hiking in the mountains and I'll stay back in the guest house or hotel. We did that in Kyrgyzstan, we did it in Poland, we did it, you know, years ago before we started the channel in Argentina. So that hasn't actually changed at all. Like, I still like staying back in the guest house and relaxing, you know. It's just my modus operandi. I'm not too sure about you. Are you a fast traveller, slow traveller? Do you even like travelling? Are you watching these videos like as part of the breast cancer journey, or to see if it's possible to travel as a breast cancer thriver? Or like, do you have any questions, any queries? Like, please let me know in the comments below, because I do want to get feedback from you to sort of know what things may help you. Because these videos, like my journey, are going to be run alongside our travel videos, or they may even come beforehand. Still haven't quite worked it out, because yeah, we tend to wing things, you know, not that planned, not that structured, but we just hope that we can provide like benefit for everyone, for our viewers who are travellers, and now for the viewers who are fellow breast cancer or cancer survivors. It's what do they say? It's a club that no one wants to join, but we're pleased to have you as part of it. One of those things. Speaking of which, I was listening to a podcast in the early hours of this morning, and I heard an absolutely brilliant quote, and it was saying, cancer is no longer a death sentence. Instead, it's now a chronic illness. Well, they're talking about breast cancer and ovarian cancer. Obviously, I can't speak for all of the cancers, but when I heard that, it really resonated with me, because my first reaction when I heard the news was, oh my word, I'm going to die. But the very fact that there are so many treatments nowadays, and there's so many complementary therapies and alternative therapies as well, and people are living so much longer than they ever have before, etc. It gives us all strength, us all hope, and that's so incredibly important.
And I'd just like to add a little bit here. I'm off trekking now into the mountains while Mandy stays in the hostel and gets a massage, which is fantastic. She's going to really enjoy that, and it's going to be beneficial for her. But I just want to say how amazing she is. What an amazing person she really is, and how fantastic it's been. Her positivity has got her through this journey, and the fact that a couple of months later after surgery she's out traveling the world backpacking is like a testament to her endurance and her tenacity and her positivity. So keep that in mind with your journey too.
Yes.
Yeah, hats off to Mandy. That's just all I wanted to say. You're amazing.
Thank you so much. That's so lovely, darling. Thank you. I think I'd like to add as well my sheer bloody mindedness. You know what I mean? Focus on what's important to you. Focus on your goals, what you want to do with your life, and as Lee said, have a positive attitude. And I'm not talking about toxic positivity, everything's going to be like sunshine and rainbows and all that sort of stuff. No. But just remember, there are so many amazing options out there to get you well and fit and strong again. So do the research, find out what works best for you, and always have hope. And just, enjoy every single day that we all have on this amazing earth, because none of us know how long we've got.
Every day is a blessing. Make the most of every single one.
Exactly. So from us here in beautiful Batad in the Philippines, we'd like to say thank you. We love you, and please let us know what you'd like to see and hear from these videos, and wishing you all the very best.
All the best.
Bye for now. Goodbye.